Hi, everybody. Another exciting episode of the Dr. FUKK Show, and I am very honored and privileged. I mean, it's not easy to get this guy to do a show, but I have the one and only Sir Paul McCartney of the Beatles and the Wings and the Solos and the Rams and the Linda McCartney Pussy Whipped legend, Paul McCartney. How you doing, Paul?
Yeah, it was all good fun, you know. All those years of just fucking around, mate.
Wow, Paul, I've never heard you say a bad word. That's pretty unique.
Yeah, well, there's a first time for everything, love.
Yeah. Anyway, so what you been up to, Paul? Can you tell me like an old school Beatles story? Come on, tell me something that you did in the Beatles that was just wacky.
You know, I remember one time when Julian, he wanted to go up on stage, you know, but John was a bastard of a father. So I said, John, you got to get your son up on stage. And I said, he should do Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, you see, because Julian wrote that song, you know, but John was an asshole. And I said, you know, your son wrote that song, so he should go up on stage and sing it. And John said, yeah, well, you know, we should be writing songs with Julian forever, you know.
You know, it's very interesting being that the Beatles stopped doing live shows before Sgt. Pepper, and that's when those songs came out. I guess a lot of acid made you kind of forget, like, wasn't Julian like 2 years old around that time?
Yeah, but he was very precocious, mate. He was very ahead of his time, you know.
Was he? Well, you know, Paul, somebody gave me this. This came in the mail today, anonymously. I don't know who sent me this. It's a Ouija board. What do you say me and you conjure up like one of the Beatles, like either George, Brian Epstein, or John Lennon? What do you say?
You know, I say I've had a bit too much to drink, mate. I think, you know, I think I should be where you are, man. I think I should be there.
Oh, so yes. The answer is yes. All right, let's all right, no, we need total silence. You grab this little piece of the plastic on that side. Let's just keep going. All right. Cuckoo. I think there. Do you feel? I feel a spirit in the room. Spirit, are you here?
Yes.
Were you a former Beatle?
Yes, this is George Harrison from the Beatles.
Wow, George Harrison. Hey, Paul, look, it's George.
Hey, George, how are you, Governor? How you doing?
He's not doing that good. He's dead. Anyway, so George, how is it over there in the afterlife?
It's very nice.
I think I should be there.
Well, actually, you should. We're smoking some fine hashish.
I remember when we used to smoke that. Remember when we went to the Shea Stadium and we used to do that backstage?
Yes, Paul.
Those were good times, weren't they? Yeah, man, I think, just like when I was back then, I think I should have been there. I think I should be there now, mate.
Can you get that guy that's whistling back there and banging the comb against the door out of here?
Hold on, let me go on and get him. Hold on.
So, George, you still believe in Hare Krishna and stuff like that?
Yes, I do.
Really? Even in the afterlife when you found out it was all bullshit?
Yes, I'm George Harrison.
Oh, it's the drugs. So you're like still hallucinating from the 60s, thinking that Hare Krishna is real.
Hare Krishna's very real.
Really? So what you're telling me is in the afterlife is also God real and Satan and Buddha and all those? Or is it just Hare Krishna?
It's the hashish, mate.
You're not a sir, are you?
I'm Sir George Harrison from the Beatles, and I have some hashish if you'd like to partake.
I don't think you were ever knighted, were you?
Paul?
No, but I was.
Well, good for you. I've got the hashish, so I win, don't I?
Well, aren't you jealous, George, that not only was Paul McCartney way more popular than you were after the Beatles with Wings, but also that he outlived you? I mean, how much does it suck to even know Ringo outlived you?
It's not really too much of my concern with Ringo. He's got his own life. He wants to dress like a caveman and do silly movies.
You know, Yoko's still alive.
I know.
What are your thoughts on that? What do you think of Yoko Ono?
I've never was a big fan, you know.
You know, it'd be cool. Like, you know, I know the Beatles have never said bad words and stuff, Come on, say it. Yoko's a cunt. Come on, George. I just want to hear you say that.
All right, mate. For you, Yoko's a cunt.
That's awesome. You say it too, Paul. Come on, say it. Yoko's a cunt.
Yoko's a cunt, Chief.
Oh, look who's here, Paul. Wait. Hide the Ouija board. He might want to fucking conjure up his dead dad. Arnold Schwarzenegger's here. Arnold, come over here.
How are you?
It's great to see you here. Tell me what you've been up to.
I'm doing a movie. It's going to be part 2 of Collateral Damage. It's in town theaters right now.
That's great. Oh, by the way, Paul, get the fuck out of here.
I think I should be there.
Collateral Damage. Wasn't that like a flop? They actually made a sequel to that shit? So let me ask you, I heard you and Maria Shriver, is that her name, your wife?
Yeah, Maria Shriver, yes.
Is it true that that you are both no longer married?
It's not a divorce.
It's not a divorce. Well, Arnold,
I'm practicing for my new movie. I got to do a part with a knife goes in my stomach. And that's how I do acting, you know. I practice every day. You have to be governor, you take care of the people, and then you do acting.
that is awesome acting, I gotta say. I mean, for you. Anyway, Arnold,
This is my first movie, Hercules in New York.
that wasn't your voice, was it?
Of course.
It was your voice. So you spoke proper English back then, and and you knew how to talk, and your lips move differently at the same time. That's impressive.
Yes. Why don't you come here and see my lips now?
Yeah. What are you gonna do if I do?
What I want to know is what does a little guy like you need such a big microphone for?
To fucking kick your ass with. What do you think of that, Arnold?
See how many it is? Don't hit back.
Look, it's Bruce Lee. Wow, Bruce Lee. I didn't know this Ouija board was still out. Come here, Bruce. Wow, Bruce Lee, how you been?
It's still on, baby, but I have to go now.
Wow, that was a quick entrance of Bruce Lee. That's too bad.
I think I should be there.
I want to thank Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I just want you to know it's not a divorce.
Okay, and
And I hope you leave enough room for my fist because I'm going to ram it in your stomach and about your goddamn spine.
I think I better get the fuck out of here now.
See how many it is? Don't hit back.
Look, Bruce Lee's back. Oh, he left again. All right, I'm leaving too now. Bye, everybody.
Yeah,
Thank you.
but, you know, I just want you to say if you get the chance, go to Planet Hollywood. and see my
Is that
new
still
movie,
open?
And I'll show you Collateral Damage.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Arnold. Thank you, Sir Paul McCartney. Thank you, George Harrison, and the quick cameo from Bruce Lee.
Yoko's a cunt, Chief.
Good night.